Guys, welcome back to the Jersey Comic Crew. Chris and Rob here doing another trailer time deep dive, and we're reacting to the brand new Miss Marvel trailer that just dropped for Disney Plus. It's in Jersey. We're in Joycey. We're going to take a look and tell you what we think about it.
Yeah. Oh, the thought bubble. That's funny.
Oh, I love the comics.
Oh.
Okay, so first off,
I like this.
I just want to say,
Is that Post Malone? No, it's not.
You get
I thought that was Post
No.
Malone. I was like, where did tattoos go?
I really hope we don't get flagged by the weekend.
Shirt. Cute.
Oh my God, this is my childhood come to life. Being made fun
I'm
of for
enjoying
superhero
this.
shirts.
I love all this comic booky effects.
Sorry.
Oh, high school hormones.
You're staring out the window in your little fantasy land.
Oh, she got a full
There's a suit.
Kamala, hey.
He seems like a schmuck.
Really? Come on, like,
Do I have to figure out my
Actually, he
goals
seems like a
before
nice guy.
lunchers?
The
The
school
boy?
counselor. The school
No,
counselor.
the boy. I'm
Oh
talking
no,
about.
he's
The boy's
he's a total
schmuck.
douchebag. He's gonna be a villain. I'm
Yeah.
calling
Spend
that
too
now.
much time
Uh,
in fantasy
classic high school spreading yourself too thin.
I like that they're adding that she's a
It's not really
fangirl
the
of
girl from
the
Jersey
Captain
City.
Marvel stuff.
Of
Who
course.
saves the world.
Is there a hideout? Oh.
That's a fantasy
Oh,
too.
what? Oh, this is how they change their powers, I guess.
That's cool.
did something happen to you?
No, why? Did you hear something?
Kamala?
Oh.
She's got the energy powers. Yep, that's
Yeah,
confirmed.
okay. I'm still
Well,
not
she's-
sure if I love that they changed the powers, but you know what? I'm digging it.
I like
I
it.
never imagined any of this.
You know
Oh.
what you
Oh, they can't. Okay. It's just
Yeah.
crystal. She's
It's
gonna use
an
it like-
it's
yeah.
an energy blast. So you know, we don't confuse her with Mr. Fantastic.
I don't think we're gonna need to worry about being confused.
Oh, that's so cool. All right, Rob, what do you think?
Yeah, this just screams 80s and 90s vibes, targeted to a younger audience, and I think they're gonna fall in love with like all the kind of John Hughes movies. That's what I'm thinking after this. But no, it seems fun. It seems cool. Definitely heavily geared towards the high school experience and what's going on with it. We don't get really any of the story beats. We just get little snippets here and there.
Yeah.
But seeing her new powers was kind of cool. You know, yes, obviously I'm from the comic book world. I would have enjoyed to see that kind of stuff. But I'm just so happy that we're getting a Miss Marvel Kamala Khan show. Like, I can't wait to see where this show goes. I just hope that it's just not all lighthearted and funny, which we're getting with this. But it's still a good reminder to know that superheroes can be lighthearted.
I think it's going to be a kind of mix of that, Rob. I think the turmoil or the pressure that she's going to feel in this show is going to come more from a cultural background.
Yeah.
And kind of her place in this superhero world, right? She's like, you know, hey, brown girls from Jersey City don't become superheroes. And it's something she's kind of wanted her whole life and now has the opportunity to get. How does that affect her family life? How does that affect the cultural life? That's going to be a very interesting kind of mix in a superhero show we've never seen before, as well as like the high school experience, right? Like the awkward kid high school I mentioned. I was like, oh, this is my life, right? Like wearing a superhero shirt in high school and basically everyone thinks you're a nerd.
Exactly.
I didn't have that full effect because luckily I was lucky enough to play sports, so like no one really said anything to me. But it's a lot different in this aspect, right? Where you're kind of an outsider kid and you're in, you know, an awkward phase of your life. And she's also a fangirl. I think this is also going to be kind of like this great perspective of people like us, right? Like the fans in this world in a unique perspective of like what happens if you become a great superhero, right? And you get to hang out with the people you admire and have been watching for the last, 15 years. I think that's going to be really cool. And the last thing to touch upon, obviously, we don't really know too much of the story beats right now. This seems to be more of a teaser trailer.
Yeah.
But we've been talking about her powers all throughout this trailer. I'm on my end, I like the kind of upgrade they're doing with her powers where we're clearly still seeing kind of like her limbs are able to grow and stuff like that, but they're making it more of an energy blast, similar to like a Green Lantern that we were talking about earlier when we started. We saw like
feel.
kind of
It
shots.
definitely has that feel, especially because she's putting on a piece of jewelry, right? Instead of a ring, it's a bracelet. Maybe that's the source of her powers.
Or maybe it helps control it or something. But like, I really like that aspect. And I also like that it's different from Mr. Fantastic. I think in the comics, it was a little close. They explained it obviously a lot better in the comics because they have more time and space. But in this show, in kind of this gap, it's going to be a little bit tougher to get through everything because you have, only so much time to get through the story. I don't know how much time they're going to spend on like origin. They're just going to hear her powers. It's not the same for the layman, normal fan who just likes the movies and shows when Mr. Fantastic eventually shows up to be like, isn't their powers the same. You know what I mean? So I think it's a great
I get that.
differentiation.
And, it
And I'm
gives you
also
more
wondering-
versatility, right? She could do like
That
force
too.
fields and she could walk on air and stuff. I'm down.
That was really cool. And instead of like her just growing really big, right?
Yeah.
I think that's cool. Also probably saves them a little more money. And the other side of it is I wonder if that's going to go forward with her in the comics if they shift over to this more energy style based fighting.
It might shift over in the comics, or the MCU might shift over down the road once she grows
Yep.
and her human powers come in the hand. Like this bracelet that we're looking at, which may or may not be the source of her powers, might get destroyed by the end of the show, by the end of the series, before she like fully transitions, and then her mutant or inhuman powers awaken, whatever they decide to do in the MCU. And because she knows how to fight and do this kind of stuff, she uses her natural ability to mimic what she was able to do with the energy field stuff. So
Yep.
I can see it going either way. But really, the important question is, what do you guys think? Let us know down in the comments below what you thought of the Miss Marvel trailer. What do you think of her powers and the whole high school experience? We're dying to know.
And guys, thanks so much for watching. Give us a thumbs up, like it really helps the channel out a lot. If you're new, subscribe, turn those notifications. You know we're going to cover Miss Marvel when it comes out in June, right after Moon Knight, and you do not want to miss anything on the channel. And if you miss anything, it's right here for you at all times. And as always, my name is Chris Heller. That's Rob Moran. We're the Jersey Comic Crew, and we'll see you next time.